If I were to ask you, how does the blockchain work? Would you know how to answer? If the answer is no, then you are in the right place, because today I will explain to you what blockchains are, how they work, and I will give you some examples of how blockchains are already making a difference in the real world. To understand how cryptocurrencies work, we first need to explore the concept of blockchain. Imagine a digital ledger shared by a vast network of computers. Every transaction is securely stored in a block, and these blocks are linked together in a chain, forming a blockchain. One of the key principles of blockchain technology is decentralization. Unlike traditional systems, where a central authority such as a bank controls the ledger, a blockchain is decentralized. With blockchain, no single entity has control over the entire network. Instead, all participants or nodes in the network collectively maintain and validate the blockchain. This reduces costs and simplifies transactions, enhancing access to financial services and other sectors. But how does this decentralized network ensure security and trust in transactions? This is where cryptography comes into play. Cryptography is the science that encodes information to make it secure and private. Cryptographic algorithms are used to protect the integrity of the blockchain, making it extremely difficult for malicious actors to alter or manipulate the data recorded on the blockchain. When a transaction occurs, it is grouped with other transactions and added to a new block. Before being added to the blockchain, the block must be validated by the participants in the network through a process called consensus. There are different consensus mechanisms, but the most well-known one is called proof of work. In proof of work, miners, which are powerful computers, compete to solve complex mathematical puzzles, and the first one to solve them adds the block to the chain. This process requires significant computational power, making the manipulation of the blockchain difficult. Once a block is added to the blockchain, it becomes a permanent part, and altering transactions would be impossible, as all participants of the blockchain store a copy of all transactions carried out on the blockchain. This makes it highly secure and resistant to fraud. But are blockchains also useful in the real world? Blockchain is not limited to cryptocurrencies alone. In fact, it finds applications in various real-life sectors, such as the financial industry. Blockchain technology can revolutionize international transactions, making them faster, more secure, and cost-effective. In the food supply chain industry, blockchain can track the origin and quality of products, ensuring food safety. In the healthcare sector, blockchain can improve the management of health data by facilitating secure information exchange between patients and healthcare providers. In the future, blockchain could make an even greater difference. We might witness the tokenization of traditional assets, such as real estate or stocks, enabling increased liquidity and access to investments. Digital identities based on blockchain could also be developed, offering greater security and control over one's online identity. Blockchains are attracting the interest of companies and financial institutions worldwide. Large companies such as IBM, Microsoft, and JP Morgan Chase are experimenting with the implementation of blockchains to improve their internal processes and offer new services to customers. What are the advantages of blockchain? First and foremost, blockchains provide greater security and transparency. Since the data is immutable and distributed among many participants, it is difficult for a hacker to compromise them. Transactions on the blockchain are public, but the identities of the participants remain anonymous. This provides a certain degree of privacy and security. Furthermore, the transparency of the blockchain allows all participants to verify and control transactions, creating trust in the system. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you found it helpful, please click the like button. Subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to stay updated with our future videos. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you in the next video.